Right, evening all. I wanted to give you a bit of a quick run through on this WIDI Jack because we've had a lot of questions. This thing's come out, here it is, this week. And by come out, I mean this has come to me from the factory. This is a beyond prototype. This is a working model. So it will be like this, but all prettied up. This thing can be powered. Let's try to get that in there. Directly off the Midi out, so just like the first WIDI Jack, which is this thing here. That is a little dongle that comes out, goes around here to the in. So that sends out. Anything coming in goes out through here and back. Two-way communications. Plenty of videos on it. Go look them up on my channel. I'll try and arrange it all into a playlist. That, let's say, was stage 1 of the WIDI Master. This is the evolution at stage 2. This is basically what came back from a lot of consultation within the community. Powered by USB if you want, or powered through here. Same exact guts inside, same double the speed of the Quiccos. This is what I really wanted to show you. These are super low profile, as you can see. They fit in here pretty well much exactly the same as these little WIDI ones. And that's got everything in there. That was the old Quicco. This is Bluetooth 4. This is Bluetooth 5. So for me, that's a negligible amount, slightly less. These protrude a little bit more, but I loved these things back in the day. They're still compatible, but let's put it this way. For me, I can punch that through the board. This is a temporary beer tray type thing that I've been working with. You can plop stuff on and off, and I never touch this stuff. This is all midied up from the floor. This thing can tuck away underneath a board through it, you know, nice tidy cables. These little cables take up no room. They're all nicely angled. So you can store this away beautifully. It's fantastic. And if you change your mind and you're out in the field, you can just take that out, put in a TRS cable, and off you go. For me, first couple of days experience with this thing, this is the most notable thing for me. Do what you like. It's great. Power it off USB. The thing just works fantastically. You can hide it away. And for me, who's constantly using an iPad for OnSong and stuff like this, that is not directly Bluetooth 5. It would be a Bluetooth 4 connection. It would be slowed down a bit. So you could use this in another way. We'll get on to that. Okay, so stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to cut this short, but basically really wanted to show you the differences between this, the Quicco, the WIDI Master itself. Come on, baby. WIDI Master is about the same size as a Neutrik. WIDI Jack with these adapters, tiny. These we know about, we love, we're keeping them, they're so useful, super useful. Okay. So connecting this up is as simple as popping her in. And then turn that on. Give me half a second. And what I do, sometimes, and this will segue into another video another time. The Sim 1 here, guitar processor, also has amps, also has everything you could possibly need, except for delays. It compresses, you know, that kind of stuff, not drives. It's got a drive in there. It's got a reverb in there. It's got 3 amps in there, and you can do all this stuff right off your phone or off a computer. So that could be an all-in-one-ish without delay. Oh, it's useless. But to use this thing, these buttons are loud as hell. It's quite clacky. It's rather, you know, disturbing. And it will output MIDI over USB. So I've got that going in here. This is powered by a battery pack. And it's enough to run a Morningstar. And now the old WIDI here. As you can see, is communicating from there to there. No problem. If it run a board normally, run a wire. You know, what's the big deal? But for me, the greatest part of this is this iPad, which I'm wobbling away with now, can go sit off in a corner, you know, either way down here where I'm far away from the speakers and getting more of the sound of the room. And I can drive, you know, get away from the workplace and have another area in the room up here or downstairs or outside the door where I can just play to my heart's content and have just the amount of stuff that I want in front of me. So for me, that's always been the push with the wireless. Hope that's clear. Cut this one short. Got another one, you know. Comment below, would you like to see any history of this stuff or understand what is going on with the subboards here? Those two work together. Those two usually work together. They can all be switched around, and what I've typically done for the last year is bounce all this stuff around and take that with me, or take that with me, or that and that, or that and that, or that and that and that. And it's time to put these things on a board, so we will see. Mr. John Bob, Queen Latifah, blah blah. Have a look at this, because I would really love it if you and Marcus could hook something up. Okay, see you later.